Docs, I want to give you 3 things that will help you out. And these are also 3 reasons I think you should attend our Elements workshop that we're going to be doing in London, in the UK, November 11th and 12th. Reason number 1 to attend the workshop, and a skill set you can implement right away, is people who hate to sell, chiropractors that dislike talking about numbers, need to find a better way to describe the finances. In other words, you need to have a tactful solution that presents finances with sensitivity to the scenario and also a politeness that allows people to become patients in your practice for their own reasons. So that would be reason number 1. If you dislike talking about finances and you don't know how to do it, we're going to continue to do a mediocre job at best. But when you learn how to do this correctly, you'll actually learn to love presenting finances and the report of findings the way that I teach it at this Elements workshop. Reason number 2, if you can put people on a care plan, the results get better. This is a tip you can take home right away, and you can use this even for your own headspace, is that healing doesn't happen on the visit. When you adjust somebody, chiropractic is not meant to be a therapy where we adjust them and say, how is it right now? You see, it's going to take some time, and that's really important to understand that it's not an event. It's not an adjustment in how do you feel. You've got to give it some time. Principle number 6 needs to be applied, and that's why care plans are where you're going to see some of the best patient results, because otherwise it's an event that you're selling, not a process, which all healing is a process. Going to the gym is a process. Working out, working on your flexibility. All these things take time. So there's some real easy parallels I can share with you at this workshop that will make sense. Because if you want to get a big concept across in a short amount of time, I know that using analogies and metaphors is the best way to do it. And reason number 3 is if you understand the science of wellness, if you understand the benefits to people who stay under lifetime care, then you'll understand you need less new patients. You have more predictable income next month because your wellness patients are going to be showing up on a routine basis. Whether that's once a week or once a month, I'll leave that to you. But a wellness-based practice for their own reasons means you have to do less financials. You have to talk about money less. And the paradox is you'll actually have greater income. The reason I say that is we've had docs all throughout Europe, certainly docs in the UK that have exponential profits, exponential returns, better patient results, and less stress in the practice. For those 3 reasons, chiropractic is not an event. Talk about finances once and you don't talk about it again through the care plan, or the docs that sell every visit are selling at every visit. You're not healing, you're in banker mode. So please join us for the Elements workshop, November 11th and 12th in London, in the UK. It's a live in-person event. This is not a virtual, it's not a live stream. I'll be there, I'll answer your questions, and you'll get more out of this weekend than most chiropractors have gotten out of a year of coaching when they do it other places. So join us. It is that pivotal of a weekend. We have 50 pages of notes we're going to hand you when you walk in. We'll go through some scripting, quickly turn it into a template so that you can do this innately. That is the best way to learn. And this workshop is changing practices. Less stress, greater income, patient results are there. Join us. We'll provide you with the science, the philosophy, and the exact communication of behavioral economics. If you can't tell, I'm fired up. We're coming to Europe. You need to be there. We'll see you soon.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm just here in Chicago doing the boot camp, Elements of Closing, as part of the Level Up Mentoring. We've just come over from Southampton in England. This is my 3rd boot camp. In the last year, we opened our clinic near Southampton, and we went from 0 visits to over 200 visits in 7 weeks. And really, the process was just challenging but fairly effortless because we had the right systems, the right procedures, what we needed to do. And together with some of the other things that Brad does, such as the Art of the Close, which I've done as well, talks, it just gave us the platform to be able to kind of really be successful straight away. The great thing about Brad is he has invested in talking to people from all sorts of different countries, from Australia to England, to find out how to make the procedures and systems relevant and current and compliant to each country. So, if you're worried about it being too American, actually, he's spoken to the right people in the UK, so he can make it adaptable to where you are to make sure that you're safe but also successful.
Hi, my name is Sire. I'm a chiropractor. I'm currently practicing in Copenhagen, Denmark. I did the elements of closing with Glowaki about 6 months ago, and it has been a real big change in my practice these last 6 months. I've seen better results. I've seen easier communication with my patients. People are signing up that I had no idea would sign up, like beyond my wildest dreams. I practice in a relatively poor community, and I had a lot of stories about they wouldn't be able to afford it if I gave them like a really good package. And I just freed up my communication so that I can give people what they actually need. And people are signing up that I didn't expect to sign up. It really works. I can only recommend to do it. And just in case you're fooled by my American accent, I am actually Danish. I live in Denmark. I've been there since 1984. This could also work for you. It works even in Denmark.